Okay, I mean, maybe you can talk us through, like, when did you like really feel that, okay, let's seek some help on this, and let's continue our journey. We would need some third pair of eyes that can fall on our theory of change, help us, in improving this further. Like, why that thought process?
Okay. Well, first and foremost, since our inception, we've always tried to engage with groups, with individuals that have more skills or have more expertise or have dabbed into monitoring and evaluation and impact measurement and management. We've always tried to kind of bring that in from the get-go. But what really, where we really started thinking, ooh, we need a partner in this journey, is about just under a year ago. Within South Africa, we were running a deployment, a marketplace where we were working with fishers and we were working with restaurants. It was a pretty simple model. Fishers supply restaurants where chefs have, via the Abalobi marketplace, have access to real catch of the day, what the fishers have caught on a particular day using low impact fishing methods throughout the season. And the value proposition on both sides was really strong, because in a country like South Africa, those two worlds don't often connect. That was our model. Now, as you all know, COVID hit in just under 2 years ago, and 99% of restaurants in South Africa either closed doors or went through significant challenges. We wanted to obviously remain relevant to our stakeholders and try and retain some form of impact, as we saw many of these fishing communities lose all their markets, not just the digital Abalobi marketplace. And so that forced us to pivot over and over again and really rethink our model about and our impact model. How do we look beyond the restaurants or the gastronomy sector? How do we look at mainstreaming this? How do we look at making sure we can connect with home consumers, whether they are in an urban area or in a more rural area? How can we potentially connect with retailers who can play a significant role, especially when we circle back on the fisheries improvement part? And how do we not forget about food security? And I mean food security in a very direct way. How do we make sure that in a country like South Africa, that fish doesn't just channel to people and customers, in a kind of a higher socioeconomic bracket, but how do we make sure that fishers can activate their role as providers of really good quality protein in their fishing communities or other neighboring fishing communities? So long story short, our model really changed. Our model really kind of became much more layered, many more dimensions. Same in the fishing communities, where we started diving much deeper into the role of fisherwomen in this whole program. So that, combined with many expressions of interests from outside of South Africa to utilize our technology and try this out and see if there was an opportunity there or a value proposition, if fishers would be interested in something similar. Those two things made us realize that we need professional help. We need to set up. We need to think about a framework, an impact measurement and management framework that can scale alongside ourselves. And as a nonprofit, we were just deploying our own technology. So we had, our platform, but we had a spreadsheet for this and another tool for that, and some data sitting here and another piece of data sitting there. And we realized that as we potentially deploy this more complex model in South Africa, as well as see how other countries, how other partners, how other groups deploy their version of Abalobi. How do we still measure impact? How do we really detect what is going on, and what is the difference between a fisher in South Africa taking on this technology, or a fisher group in Peru or Ireland? I'm looking at attendees and I see Shemus is here. So how does that work? And how do we package this in a particular way? How do we embed it in our offering so that we can really see where this can go? So again, that is why we decided, hey, let's see, we've heard about Sopact, we'd heard about their work. If you haven't and you're on this call, have a look at their YouTube channel. There's some pretty impressive talks there that really crystallized our thinking. And that's why we knocked on your door, Madhu.
Thank you so much, Saj. I think just to add to that, for everyone on the call, so we are partnering with Abalobi. We are, it's really a partnership in progress where we are working together on how to solve some of these biggest challenges that Saj just mentioned on the call, both in terms of framework and technology, because generally impact measurement goes, it is a combination of both framework plus technology. Without technology, it's very, very hard to sort of implement a very, very robust impact measurement and management process, because we believe, like at Sopact, we believe that IMM process is something that should help you learn from your stakeholders on a continuous basis. It's never one snapshot at a time, or it's never like once in a year kind of a work that you would do. It is something that you would do on a continuous basis, something that we have partnered with Abalobi to help them do that. And even we are learning along the way, improving technology, improving automation, because that's where a lot of efficiency comes in when you automate a lot of these technological challenges, which makes the whole process of IMM and running those smaller, nimbler impact experiments, seamlessly, executing those experiments so that you are able to learn on a continuous basis. Thank you so much, Saj, for enlightening us on that. Maybe you can talk us through